In 1974, the U.S. Air Force quietly opened the doors of Holloman Air Force Base and invited two filmmakers, Robert Emenegger and Alan Sandler, to document what they called a Pentagon-approved story about UFOs.
Under Nixon.
In the mid-1970s, Emenegger and his partner researched military stories for their TV production at Norton Air Force Base's film archives.
Paul Shartle is the one who took us in there and said, "What would you think if we told you we had a landing at Holloman Air Force Base of an alien craft, and it was filmed by our TDY, our temporary duty guys, and the film was sent here to Norton."
This wasn't hearsay or rumor. They were guided through a landing sequence described in exacting detail. 3 disc-shaped craft, drifting over the tarmac, descending with precision, a door sliding open, and 3 human-sized figures with gray skin stepping onto the runway. The base commander approached, as if it were standard protocol. According to the officers, every moment was caught on film. They were told that if Washington gave its approval, this would close the documentary. But as production wrapped, the footage never arrived. The reels reportedly vanished from Norton Air Force Base, removed by someone the Pentagon sent personally. The Air Force still wanted it told, only softened into a hypothetical, seemingly nudging the public toward the mystery of aliens while steering them away from the deeper mystery of how these craft move using free energy drawn from the quantum vacuum. Even decades later, the same pattern hums underneath the surface. In 2023, Michael Shellenberger testified to Congress that the Department of Defense and intelligence agencies continue to withhold information about anomalous phenomena, a reminder that control of the narrative never really left the room. What happened in 1973 sits uncomfortably close to what unfolded in 2016, when meetings between USG officials, Lockheed Martin personnel, and Clinton campaign advisors paved the way for To the Stars Academy and the carefully released UAP videos that shaped mass media. Different era, same instinct. Tell the story just enough. Keep the machinery hidden. The filmmakers were given full access to recreate what they had been shown. In the final cut, there was one small moment. 8 seconds of a glowing object descending over New Mexico. For decades, it was treated as the one piece of truth that slipped through. That was until researcher here suddenly compared the old VHS to a higher quality 2007 DVD and revealed the glow wasn't a craft at all. It was the landing light of an F-4 Phantom, caught at the perfect angle.
I recently acquired a copy of the officially released 2007 DVD of the documentary. Prior to this, I had been working from a fairly low-quality transfer of the VHS release from the 90s, the same version that can be found posted in various places online. This DVD, however, was a game changer. Though technically not a high-definition format, it was clearly sourced from a clean, high-quality master, and the increase in detail was substantial. I quickly fast-forwarded to the landing footage and was momentarily stunned by what that extra detail revealed. It's a plane. The details are faint, but the wings and landing gear are unmistakable.
Even as that clip fell apart, the testimonies of those closest to the footage never wavered. Alan Sandler said he saw 3 discs escorted by a military jet. Paul Shartle, the Air Force security manager, went on national television to confirm he had watched the reels. He described them as precise, operational, and real.
At Holloman Air Force Base about 3 years earlier.
What did you see, Mr. Shartle?
I saw footage of 3 disc-shaped crafts. One of the craft landed and 2 of them went away.
Why did it land?
It appeared to be in trouble because it oscillated all the way down to the ground. However, it did land on 3 pods. A sliding door opened, a ramp was extended, and out came 3 aliens.
What did they look like?
Well, they were human-sized.
In the Age of Disclosure documentary, physicist Eric Davis recounted a private conversation with George H.W. Bush. Bush allegedly said he had seen the Holloman landing and called it the real thing before being told he didn't have the clearance to know more. The 8 seconds fell apart. The certainty of those closest to the vault never did.